Hey yo everybody, how's it going? Beargunson here and a TurboHeart with
Hey
another
yo,
podcast.
what's up,
Podcast
yo?
time.
That
Hopefully y'all are
was
having a
a new
good one.
adventure.
Hope y'all are having a
Hell yeah.
good night. Tonight is Tuesday, November the 8th, 2022, almost over. Going into 2023. See y'all next year.
Right? It's happening, bro.
Yeah, it's getting there.
It's getting
See what
there.
happens,
It
right?
really is. It's crazy how fast to me this year went like almost too fast. It
Right.
really almost went too fast,
Oh yeah. And
in my opinion.
no, it has for sure. I mean, with my job right now, like being 10 months in, doesn't even feel like it's 10 months has passed. It feels like it's been maybe like one or even like a few days, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like yeah, like I'm still feel fresh and all that. But yeah, time flies.
Time flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing though too. This year has been kind of crazy.
Hmm.
To me at least. So I don't know. It just feels good to how do I say it? Feels good to start a new year. To be honest, got a lot of
Yeah.
plans for next year. So and I don't know. Like I've also been thinking like, what am I gonna do for New Year's? I don't even know what I'm gonna do for New Year's. Like,
Be
do you have any
interesting.
big plans?
Mm, not really. I mean, new job. There you go. But then
Yeah,
I mean
hell
that's
yeah.
already coming through now. So
That's kind of bit crazy. You started a new job, so technically it's almost in 1 year. You've had two new jobs,
yeah,
right? That's pretty
yeah,
cool, man.
almost yeah.
That's awesome.
But,
So, but yeah. So tell us about what happened today. Like,
oh yeah.
what did you have to do?
So, the new company, they have a physical agility test, which is pretty cool. I mean, the
Yeah.
other company I'm with right now, they had like a
Well,
small, very.
before you go on,
All right.
you're tell them what you're doing now and what you're going into.
Okay, so
Okay.
what I'm doing right now, I work as an EMT, so
Saves lives.
saving them lives. Yeah, boy.
It's awesome.
But
And what are you going into?
and then going into another job as an EMT, so basically doing the same thing,
But
but
but what's the difference? Isn't this one like more, right? Didn't you saying this was more involved?
right. So right now I'm in the LA area as an EMT, but now going into the more rural area, not the city area, which is going to
Mm,
be very different. Of course, very different change of pace. And this time, so right now I'm currently doing IFT. Now going into 911, but instead of doing 911 in the city, doing 911 in the rural area. But
so is it? Hold on one second. I gotta turn off my light.
so it's gonna be a little bit different for sure. Different, like I said, change of pace. Uh, for sure, it's gonna be a lot more. I mean, probably similar calls compared, but a little bit different compared to the city, of course, because of the environment.
Now, change of pace will be because from what I've heard, right? In this line of work, this is for any kind of emergency service, right? I always heard someone say like, "Oh, like in the city, it's you get more calls and stuff," but I also heard that in the rural areas, it's a little more it's more intense because you don't have as many employees, but the calls still come in regardless.
Right.
So like where a city was like, yeah, it's nonstop, but you have so many people where in a rural area, it's like, hey, the calls still come in, maybe not as frequent, but we still get them
To get
and we
them.
still got to be
Right.
there, but it's only a few of us. So that's what I've heard of
Yeah.
how it is
So
in these
most
emergency
definitely
services.
for sure. And I mean, I'm gonna find out sooner too. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna definitely
yeah.
find out when I get there. But for the most part, like the difference between the rural and the city is like the city you have. Of
Mhm.
course, like you have the abundance of call volume because of the amount of population you got there.
Okay.
But then you also have a lot more resources. On your hand, like Harry's saying, it's a lot more compared to being on the rural. And there's a lot more hospitals that you're going to be having at your disposal compared to out there. So even though the call volume's not going to be as high, but there's still going to be something to kind of like, be some type of balance going on there.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
for sure, because like over there, I'm going is there's only 3 hospitals in that entire area, and
Oh
most
shit.
so there's definitely a lot of airlifts going on,
Exactly,
and
exactly.
definitely a
Because
lot of
there's
long
no way to
distance.
get them, right? If
Right,
it's an emergency, it's not like, yeah, we're right by the hospital. It's like, no, we
right,
got to get them there,
right.
and it's a lot farther now.
Because like where I'm at right
That's what I'm
now,
saying.
like if you pick someone up, you're like, oh yeah, we're like 10, 15 minutes away from an ER. Oh yeah, take them there. Or I mean, sometimes there might be a 30-minute transport, but it's not very common compared to out there. It's going to be a lot more common because of the amount
Yeah.
of distance you're having, and at times where you can't do a air transport, you're going to have to do it by ground, and that'll be typically sometimes it'll be about 30 to 45 depending where you're at.
Oh shit.
I mean, for the most part, you're probably gonna get calls within the city, like those small town areas, in that particular area. But
It's gonna get intense.
yeah,
It's gonna
especially
be
like
fun.
I mean, because I'm gonna be in the desert, so it's like the middle of the desert, gonna be hot, dust storms, and
Dust storms.
I mean the
The
winters.
Dust
From what I
Bowl.
hear, the winters aren't too bad. They're like 70 degrees, maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna. I can
Yeah, I
imagine it
don't
being a
see
little
the
bit
winter
cold.
being, I don't see a lot of snow happening in the
Right.
desert.
Well, in 20 so right now I'm going for Palm Springs, but like say if you go to Joshua Tree, it snows over
Oh.
there, which is like an hour away, but it's like
Oh, what?
but the only reason why it's an hour away
In
is
the
because of the
desert?
distance. Yeah, it's all desert, but then you get snow. Like if you ever look up pictures, Joshua
What?
Tree National Park, wintertime or 29 Palms wintertime, you'll see that there's pictures of snow covering, like a blanket of snow covering the entire area. And I've heard from people
I
that
have not
that
heard
live
of that.
there, that lived in those particular areas, say that it snows over there. Now, Palm Springs is not, from what I hear, it doesn't snow over there compared to the other areas, but definitely if you go to the mountain ranges over there, you're gonna get
Over there,
snowstorms.
it's gonna
Yeah, it's definitely different.
imagine
So,
that being in the desert and then a snowstorm comes in. Like, what is going on?
like, what in
That's crazy,
tarnation?
right? Dig under the sand to get warm. Like,
Yeah. So it's definitely gonna be a different feel compared out here because over here in the city, I don't really get snow, don't get dust storms, it doesn't get too hot. Like, I work through like
yeah,
when I started working, started working during the spring and then worked through the summer, which I mean, there were some days I got pretty hot, but for the most part, it wasn't too bad. Now over
gotcha.
there, we're talking about like triple digits, getting up there, like
Ooh,
107, 110s maybe,
ooh,
because you're like because it's closer to Arizona, so
than it is to. Now, how about this? Would you rather be really like cold or really hot?
I
Like, do you like the heat more? Or do you like the cold
I could
more?
tolerate both. I prefer colder weather to be honest, but I can tolerate the heat, especially when it's
Yeah.
dry heat.
I'm the same way, to be honest, because if it's too cold, you could put something on. You could put clothes on.
Right,
If it's
right.
too hot, like you can't. It's like you just. I'm down to. You know what I mean? I'm out here with no shirt on, boxers. Like that's as much as you can go. Like what
And
are we
you
gonna
hope
rip
your
my skin
AC's
off? Or,
working at the time.
oh shit! You just got raided, bro.
Yo, rated by Kairu. Yo,
Kyru,
Ari, how's it going? Thanks for popping in.
Ari, what's up, Ari?
Ray has redeemed a make a bad dad joke.
Wait, what? I didn't see that. Hell yeah!
Yo,
All
make
right,
a bad
let's hear
dad
it, bro.
joke.
Let's hear it.
Mm.
Welcome, Kyra. Thanks for the raid, man. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Where's the
Let's
bad
see.
dad joke? Let's see.
Bad dad
Do you
joke.
memorize these, or do you have like written
I
down?
mean,
Like,
I used to memorize a lot of them, but then after a while, when you don't say them, you kind of forget it. But let me see if I can think of one while I read the comments here. Hey, good, it's killing some zombies, or was. LOL.
mm. Oh, probably that zombie VR chat game. Were you on VR chat? You were, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I watched you on
VR
VR chat.
chat. Nice, nice. Hopefully, those that are new to this channel, hope y'all will enjoy the stream tonight. Podcast on Tuesday nights might change depending on my new schedule coming soon. So we'll see how it works out. And then
What do you think the new schedule would be? Will you think they're just going to give you another weekday, or will you have weekends off?
so what it sounds like it's gonna the scheduling works the same as the way that I'm doing it now, where you got like either a front half week or the end half week.
Oh,
So it's like
okay.
Sunday through Tuesday every other Wednesday, or Thursday through Saturday every other Wednesday, something like that.
Okay,
I mean,
gotcha.
honestly, I wouldn't mind working the same, shifts, like I'm doing now, like the same days.
Okay.
I mean, I right now I'm working night shift, so if I can get a night shift, which I know is gonna be interesting out there, a night shift, but definitely
Gotcha.
I wouldn't mind doing night shifts again. So I'm already so used
Okay.
to it,
Okay.
now,
You're
so it's
used to
like,
it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I
That's
wouldn't
cool, man.
mind because like switching over
Just
to the
remember, if you're
days,
doing night
yeah.
shift, you technically should be asking for more money. Just remember that.
Well, you get night differential, so there's always that.
What's that?
But you don't know what night differential is?
I've never really worked. I've worked a time. See, I worked nights where I was what they call on call, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
but they didn't give you any extra pay. It was just
What?
like that's your
No
job.
way.
Yeah, it was just like, good
The
luck.
fuck?
You're supposed to be here.
It's like,
Ridiculous.
hey,
Shit.
you should, what's it called? Boycott for a union.
Well, I left. I left. I was like, yo, I'm out of this.
Get that job unionized.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
So like,
Honestly, I should have.
probably, huh? Yeah, because night differential basically, don't quote me on it, but as far as the amount it adds, but I believe it's like $3 extra to the hour pay. So like, I think it's like typically night differential. Actually, let me look it up. See like what is considered
Okay.
night diff.
Is it kind of like overtime pay, but for night?
Kinda, but so like when you get over, your time and a half, it's like it's an added extra hour. But night diff is just adding like a few bucks to each hour, but not actually
Okay, that's
adding the
pretty cool.
full like cost of your
You just
normal
get a little
hourly
bit. Yeah,
wage.
that's how it should be. Turbo, send me where you're gonna get the lightsaber. Also, oh, where I'm gonna get it from? Are we doing the lightsaber battles? Yeah. So I've been kind of telling myself that for my own birthday, for like my own Christmas/birthday present to myself, will probably end up being a lightsaber. I want to get a lightsaber so bad. I watch like lightsaber movies or movies. I watch lightsaber videos and stuff. I've been wanting a lightsaber since I was like a kid,
Dude.
because they've had lightsabers like for the longest time. Not
I
don't wait, what?
got my lightsaber
Are you
here.
gonna get one too so we could
A
both, dude?
lightsaber, no, I'm playing.
You should we should all get them, because then literally I want to make a video of just like in the snow, like snow. Like this is my synopsis, right? So it starts out right, and it's just a field,
All right.
and snow's falling, right, with the trees in the background. And Cairo, it actually, Bear, you know how it is too. You know where we took staycation vacation? Now
Right.
think of that area on a field,
Okay.
with the trees around, and
Right.
snow's falling. There's already a layer of snow on the ground, maybe like an inch,
Yeah.
and snow's falling, and then all of us, but it's like nighttime. It's not nighttime, it's like really dark. You could barely see. There may be a fog or something, and then all of a sudden you just like you see a shadowy figure, you see someone there, but then they just like you see movement and you just see this lightsaber just turns on and lights up, and with the lightsaber on you see who it is, and it's
Right.
like
That would
me,
be
and then
awesome,
like on
though.
the other side, like Kairu or I'm like, oh shit, and just make a cool video, and it'd be like a hilarious video. Just make it like make
Yes.
it corny but cool at the same time. Make it corny on purpose. You know what I mean?
Right. That
I think
would
that
be
would be so
funny.
much fun.
Oh,
I
hell yeah.
always wanted to do a lightsaber video, for the longest time. I remember like trying to do a lightsaber video, but with like CGI at the time when like Phantom Menace came out, and my shitty rinky dinky computer just couldn't handle it. And on top of that, it was really hard. You had to do keyframes. Keyframes is essentially, it's kind of like, you ever like slow down something, right? Like right now, right? Everyone's
Yeah.
seeing everything probably 30 frames per second. So for me
Yeah.
going like this, there's 30 frames per second that like if
Yeah.
we slow it down, right, it would be like so you'd have to go to every single keyframe and put like a lightsaber and like move the lightsaber for every
Oh,
movements.
man.
It was crazy, and my computer
So
just couldn't
it sounds like a
handle it.
pain in the ass to deal with.
It was a pain in the ass, 100%. I mean, the final product was awesome, but I just couldn't do it. My friend had a really cool computer, like he would do it, and it looked so cool, but I couldn't do it.
Must
I
need like
just
a
didn't
lot of
have
RAM and GPU usage for that, huh?
at the time, bro. I don't even know if I my computer when I was growing up was so crappy, bro. It was so crappy.
Was like
it was
Windows
like
95 or
it was like
Vista?
no, it was like Windows XP,
Oh, XP?
like
Yeah.
while everyone else had like cool stuff, but it was an XP and it was like a
Windows
it
Movie
was like
Maker.
literally. No, I tried to use After Effects and
Oh,
it just
okay. Yeah.
my computer hated me for it. It really did. I mean, you make do with what you got, right?
Right.
I remember like buying RAM for this computer, and the dude that I was buying the RAM, like I bought it from like Best Buy, and they were like, "You're buying RAM for this? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, this computer sucks."
Right.
And I was like, "It's all I can afford. Okay, leave me alone."
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the bad dad joke before I forget. Ready to
Oh,
go
yeah.
on. So all right. So I went to a bookstore. Right. Saw a book that
Okay.
said how to solve 50% of your problems. So I bought 2.
Stop. Stop. How does oh my god. You solve them all, so you just bought two
I bought 2 of them. Yeah.
That's genius. That's genius.
Right. Yeah. You know. Think. Work smarter, not harder.
I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. That's really good.
Also, the night differential pay. Says like an employee who performs night work is entitled to pay for that work at their rate of basic pay plus a night pay differential amount to 10% of their rate of basic pay. 5. It gives like a number off, but I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I wonder if that's like it's probably state by state. Maybe I'm guessing. I guess. Well, looking right here, it says there's no like law that compels employers to pay night, diff. But or at least that's in California.
Okay.
So I
mean, every state's probably gonna be different.
Yeah,
but essentially, it's just like an increase in pay during the night.
Right. So that's like the basic thing.
That's good, man. I'm glad that happens.
Yeah. So
you guys, Kyrie's saying if he wants to join, I don't know. It's up to Bear, man.
Yo, you want to join? Kyra? I'll give you the chance to a 50% chance off. No, yeah. Go ahead if you're ready.
50%.
If you're ready,
if you're ready, man, get on, bro.
Get on.
And we'll increase it.
Come on.
Now, here's another question. So Kyrie's from Philadelphia, right? And he was all happy. He was all happy because his Philadelphia team went to the World Series. So congrats.
Oh, wait, which Philadelphia team?
The Phillies.
The Philly
literally called the Phillies. The Phillies, yeah. But unfortunately, they did not win.
So wow.
I was kind of hoping. They would.
We're not gonna talk about the Phillies, okay?
We're not gonna talk about it.
We're just not gonna talk about it. It's fine. We I was just not talk about it. Didn't work out the way we all wanted it to. It is what it is. We make
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
We still played hard, but
it was still from what I heard, it was really
there was some good games on our part, but there was also some definitely bad games on our part too.
Now, how was it? How was it like? How was the city? Like the thing was crazy. Like,
well, yeah, it was definitely crazy. Especially downtown, it always gets wild. Especially the second game, or no, was it the first game, home game for the Phillies? When we got like 0-7. That shit was wild. But yeah, the city was definitely popping. It was party all night in the city because Philly fans are just fucking crazy. Let's just say that. Any fans that are from Philadelphia, we're just wild. I'm not as wild as they are, but I'm getting close to it now. Like I just started
borderline.
Yeah, we get wild here. They have to grease the poles every single time. Let's just say that. I'm dead serious. We have to grease our poles.
I have heard of that. Like, so it begins, and they're like greasing poles. I actually saw pictures of that, which was kind of hilarious. But that's cool, man. Hey, at least the team got it there. Talking about that, the Jets, my New York team, my New York football team, just beat the number 1 team in the NFL. They're killing it right now. Yeah.
Somebody got fired for that shit too, actually.
Wait, what?
I remember. I don't know. It was a coach. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know that much about sports. Period. I just like to watch it. I just started getting into it. So, but all I heard I don't know if it's just from them, but I thought it was Buffalo, but I'm not sure. But there was a lot of
Buffalo, the Bills.
Hey, you ready?
The Bills, which is also a New York team that people just forget about. But
they've been doing good too. Actually, the Bills were doing good, and then took their ass by the Jets. That's fucking.
The Jets are coming through, and here's the thing: the key is I can't watch them. If
I
watch a full game, they will lose. I am
What?
bad luck. Literally, I think the only game that I kind of watched from the Jets were the games that they lost.
You know, you should have watched the what's it called, the Falcons game yesterday. Then,
dude, Falcons are another team that I really like. I really hope that I wanted them to win the Super Bowl when they went. I feel it was like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. Did you see how many points they got though yesterday? What was it, like 22 or something like that? Out of like the 6,
I don't know. I haven't been watching too much sports.
Let me see, because I watched it yesterday.
Really?
I know the Ravens won their gum last night too, but I think they were going. Who was the Ravens going against? Was it KC? I can't remember. I don't know.
Kansas City.
Oh no! Hold on, wait a minute.
Kansas City.
The points were what was the final points? I'm trying to think. Let's see. What's today? This is 11th. They not have.
But by the way, Kyra, how's work, bro?
It's work. It's work is work. Just usual stuff.
You got out.
Oh no!
Sorry, I got out. I got hell early. I always usually get out earlier on things. I wanted to stream too really bad anyway. So as you notice, I have been streaming. So
Ravens.
I've been actually.
That's the team I was thinking of. Sorry about that.
The Ravens.
Ravens, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Dude, 27-13.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yep.
Yeah,
they were going against KC, right? Or who was it? Who was they going against?
Damn, that's kind of a bad. That's a whooping right there. 27-13.
Whooping. Yeah, like Ravens against the Saints.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit.
But I'm right now down.
Ravens clapped the cheeks. You know, I was so upset because there was a couple of times I forgot. I think it was the Saints team, like where the guy, like they threw the ball right. He catches, he got it in his hand, and then it bounces out at the end. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, that pass was fucking sad on there.
Twice.
Oh, it was twice. I only see the first time.
Yeah, so
imagine getting millions of dollars to do something like catch the ball and then you drop it.
Pretty much.
But you know, at that point, it's like, you know what? It's like gotta put you out of your misery at this point.
Facts.
Dude, that's what the Ravens did. You know, like boys, we gotta put them out.
All I'm saying is our Eagles are still undefeated. Yeah. Undefeated. No one got.
Hey yo,
I don't know about that.
They are. They're 8-0 right now. We're literally undefeated.
Eagles are undefeated? No way.
The Cardinals and
undefeated right now. We're 8-0. Like, you don't understand. We're popping off.
Yo, Ray, I don't know what you're talking about. You're the one that beat the Saints.
Oh yeah, they beat the Texans.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we did. Look, we going in right now. So we looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, I think are we the only ones undefeated right now? I think we are.
8-0. Holy shit.
Yeah, we are. It's about to be 9-0 too on Monday.
The Eagles.
Good.
Eagles.
One of my main times actually ever going to Philly, I went to an NFL camp there.
No, yeah.
When I was in high school, and I met some of the Eagle players, and I'm gonna be honest, that was like not even my main pick. I was supposed to go to a Giants/Jets camp, but it was like the timing was wrong. Like the timing ended up like not working out. And I was like, damn, like, I guess let's get a refund, right? And they were like, yeah, we can't really give you a refund, but we can move you to another camp. And I'm like, oh, God.
What the?
Like, what other camp? And they're like, I think the other one was like, yeah, we can send you to, like, I think it was, like, New England. And I'm like, no. God, no. I'm not going to camp. And then they were like, oh, what about Philadelphia? And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll go to Philadelphia. Like, it was really cool. I forgot what school. I think we went to... we used the college for training, but that's where I met a bunch of cool friends. I found out how much more, I know this kind of turns to football talk, but I found out how much football has an influence outside of the US. There's people there from like Norway, people there from like Mexico. Dude, there was this quarterback from Mexico that was nasty. Jeez. From Mexico. Yeah, he had like, he probably spoke English, but you know, he would like a very heavy accent. Yeah, and dude, this linebacker from Norway, and he was so crazy. Like, come on, guys! I mean, he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on, he's giant, jack ball, dude. You know, and he's only like,
about to get the ball.
He's only 18, but he's giant. He's, we got to stop them here now, boys. Like, oh shit! Like, all right, this us. No, and I'm like, oh god, all right, let's do this. But yeah, dude. So that was like my first official time going to actually like going to Philly. Besides, I don't think I've ever actually like stayed there. You know, it was cool. I had to stay there for like a week, but it was actually a lot of fun. A lot of crazy things happened. Like I met this one dude was like my roommate. Like I went there by myself. I didn't go there with like friends. Some people went there with like teammates. Some people went there with like friends. I didn't go, and like there was a lot of college scouts there. Some dude's like, "Hey man, you look like you're pretty good at playing like this." Like I'm like, "Yeah man, you know I obviously like playing football." He's like, "Yeah man, you want to be my roommate, bro?" I'm like, "All right, yeah, let's do it." And there was this drama, bro. And like this 1 week, there was so much drama. Like, dude, my roommate. Yo, check this out. So this one dude, his name is Justin. Coolest dude I ever met.
Bieber.
Right? He wasn't I met him later on. Coolest dude I ever met. His name is Justin Wagner, by the way. And I got kind of sad story about him, but he's literally we became best friends, right? But we didn't become best friends until like the second or third day. Where the first day I got the roommate dude, I thought he was super cool. Everyone already knew him. This was like his third year coming, so he already has everyone's. He's friends with everybody. The coaches know who he is. But then he ends up being kind of like a jock asshole, you know. So I'm not really about that, you know. And maybe he thought that's what I was too, but I'm not. But anyway, the dude's kind of, you know, doing this thing, picking on people and stuff, and the dude I meet, Justin Wagner, he's like, "Yo, his roommate, someone stole his MP3 player, right?"
Oh, what?
So he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "It was weird because when he brought it up, I saw your boy, he kind of like looked down, and I could just kind of tell something was up." I was like, "Really?" I'm like, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, that's crazy. And then like a day later, I told Justin, I was like, "Yo, Justin, come to my room," because we were staying at the dorms for this. I forgot what college it is. If I tell you what college it is, Kyrie, you probably know
like
what it
Penn
is.
State or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was like that. We were like using their facilities or something.
Oh man.
But it was somewhere in Philly, somewhere near in Philly. Like it was around there. So then like the dude comes in, we're talking, we're all talking, and he's like, he's like, "Yo, can I just pull this out a little bit? Because I see something." I'm like, "What?" And he pulls the drawer and he pulls out his roommate's fucking MP3 player was in the drawer of my roommate.
No way.
So he was right. And my roommate has stolen his roommate's fucking MP3 player.
Fuck?
And I was like, he's like, because my room was a scumbag, I guess. I mean, he was so popular. So, like, you know what I mean? And me, I'm a new guy. I'm like, I don't really know this dude. He just told me to be his roommate. I'm not friends with him. I'm like, I'm friends with him, but I'm like, you know, like, I can't be like, "Yo, fuck this guy." Like, no one knows me, you know?
Right.
Same thing with their guy. So he's like, "Yo, I'm just take this. I'm gonna give it back to my roommate. I'm gonna tell him what just happened. But like, that's it. I'm not gonna like bring everything up." I'm like, "No, it's cool. It's cool." And yo, this dude, like, yeah, he gave it back, and we're like, "Yo, what a fucking scumbag." And we really, we were like, "Yo, it kind of sucks because now I have to be the roommate with this dude, but like, I don't want to be friends with this kid anymore. He just stole from someone. That's so grimy."
He's like, "Yeah, he just had the latest hits on there."
Yeah, but yo, I will say this: size does not matter when it comes to like athleticism or like, dude, if you like, literally, you know how they say football is like mostly mental. It really is, bro. There was huge dudes. Like, I thought I was big, right, when I played football.
Yeah.
But when we went there, I was one of the small guys, man. There was, dude. I remember this dude's forearm, bro. No lie, was like as big as like, bro, like double my forearm. Like, it was crazy. I was like, "Yo, this dude is huge. Like his bone is double. You know, the bone itself is bigger. They're huge.
Bone itself, it's
and like I said, there was a bunch of college coaches there. Penn State was there.
Yeah.
Florida FSU was there. Like, there was Syracuse was there. Bryant College, the one I was trying to get into, Bryant University, so bad. They were all there, and it was so cool. There's this dude that I guess was like one of the prospects to, I guess they like the Steelers were looking at him. It was so, I think he did end up playing for this. I don't know if he played for the Steelers or tried out for them.
Could have met,
dude was huge. Yeah, the guy was huge, right? And they had white team and black team, right? And if you were like, pretty much if you were on the black team, it means you were people that already have been there. This is your second year, third year. You know, they know you. Where white team is all the new people, right? And yo, I will never forget. Like, I was playing linebacker, right? and that giant dude, is playing the running back, and I see it, bro. I eye the quarterback, and I fucking they hike in. The quarterback's going back. I read it. I start going in, and they throw it to this guy. Bro, I jump over his fucking shoulder and like smack the ball down. Oh, that changed the whole tide of war. The guy hated me. Dude hated me. But yeah, but it changed the whole tide of war.
How dare you block the ball?
Literally, like, bro, come on, make me look bad in front of the scouts. And I was so hyped.
Well, no, they're serious when it comes to even when it comes to even training and stuff like that. When it comes to, I've heard like people, they always get like super aggressive because they're obviously trying to look good, so they could be.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was too. Everyone on the black team was like, "Yo, we're gonna crush the white team, and we're gonna look good doing it, and all the scouts are gonna see us doing it." And in reality, we were kicking ass. A lot of these guys were complacent. And like I said, I found a good group early that was like, "Yo, we can work together. We're like friends. It's not just a bunch of dudes just like, yeah, come on, do this." And not only that, but we also had the freaking Norwegian hammer on our team, like, come on, boys, we must stop them. Yeah, it was a lot.
Do the goal now.
Yeah, but it was so cool. I was like, yo, people really do take football serious outside of US,
Yeah,
because it's called American football,
American football.
When I hear like, oh, international, like when you say football in any other country, they think soccer,
right?
Yeah.
That's why they call it American football.
Yeah,
differentiate from it.
Literally, even though we should call it something like
handball,
like running handball or something. Literally, yeah, throw ball or should we call it?
It's rugby. It's American rugby.
American rugby is the best way to say it. Literally, I don't know how it became football.
Right. Because like they only kick it like once every so
part. Yeah, for punts, field goals. That's pretty much it. But yeah, it was actually a lot of fun. I'll never forget that.
Must have been a ball of fun.
Really cool. It was a ball of fun, a football of fun. It was really dope. Really dope.
Nice.
Shout out to Justin Wagner. That dude, we ended up being really good friends. Kept up. He ended up actually living close, not like far, not like close, but actually ended up being like, I'm like, oh, he's only like 45 minutes from me. He played for this school called Mayo Pack, which is on the more like south side of me. But what ended up happening was on his senior year, on his way home from practice, he was like really tired, and I guess he ended up like falling asleep on the wheel. He ended up smacking into like a tree and ended up passing away. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, oh, we used to talk all the time. And then like I was like, oh man, I guess like I don't know, maybe he's busy or something with his senior year, but he ended up passing away. I was like, damn, no.
Yeah.
So
how soon did you find out from when that happened?
I found out probably after football season, because I was like, yo, like I want to find out. I hit him up like, yeah, man, like if you like, like hopefully your season's going great. Like mine just ended because we made it to the second championships. So the way they do it here is like you have your section championships, and then you have your divisional, and then I think there's area championship, and after area is state championship. So we made it to sectional, and then like I'm like, yo, how you doing? Like we're going to sectionals, like we're going to that's where you pretty much the best of the local schools. So I want to see what he's doing. He didn't say anything. And then after my thing was over, I'm like I forgot what it was. I was looking at schools, like who was making it. I was looking at the rankings, and it said like Mayo Pack team like hit by tragedy, like rest in peace Justin Wagner. I was like, oh no, Justin.
Shit.
So
man,
yeah, he ended up passing away, and it was kind of sad, but it was kind of cool because my mom had given me, it was so random. She was like, yo, take photos, and I was like, mom, like it's at the time I didn't have a good phone. Like everyone else had good phones. I didn't have a good phone.
Yeah, like the Nokia. Yeah.
She just gave me a Kodak thing. Like, what the hell? Like, where are we even gonna get this processed? But she gave me a Kodak thing. Like those Kodak like little wind disposable cameras.
Okay.
So I took photos, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take a photo of you guys. I ended up taking a photo of him with my friend. I took 2 photos of him. One of him here, and then one like when he was like, it was our last day. I was like, yo, just in case I don't see you again. I literally took a photo. I said that. Yeah. So I actually have that photo. It's pretty cool.
You still have the photos?
Yeah, I still have the photos.
Shit,
it's pretty chill. Yeah, really cool dude. Like I said, one of the coolest stand-up dudes I've ever seen or met, honestly. Kind of like you guys, you know what I mean? Like it sucks because you know,
I'm a football player too.
no, I'm just saying, you know, like not for nothing. I feel like there's a lot of good people out there, but there's also like I don't
There's
know,
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
shitty people working in
shitty
a goddamn
people. Yeah,
restaurant.
there
I
you go.
see it all the
Yeah.
time,
It's
man.
and not for nothing. One of the best things that I've learned, and this was actually, damn, this is something that was said. He said something like, kind of stuck with me. It was like, it's easy. It's always easy to be a good guy when everything's easy. How is it? It's easy to be a good guy when everything's easy, but when things go bad, that's when you see, like, are you still a good guy? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what
No,
you're
yeah,
saying.
I can see that. Like I know,
Yeah.
fucking
It happens all the time.
definitely hard to be easy. I mean, it's hard to be nice.
Oh yeah,
See,
if
I'm
everything's
just-
going easy for you, you know, you're
Yeah.
not facing hardships, it's easy to be the good guy. You know, but if
Right.
shit's going horrible and you're like, and you just want to blame someone else, it's
Yeah.
harder to be the nice guy. But if that's really who you are, you will still continuously be that person. You know,
Oh yeah, for
like Kyru,
sure.
he's really nice, you know, but as soon as things get a little heated, he turns into a dick because the Philadelphia in him just comes out.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do that. I definitely don't. But I wouldn't be working in a restaurant if that was the case. Oh god, I feel so.
But it's true. I'm
was-
just saying in general.
No, I know you messing.
You know,
But God, man, just it's But it's okay.
It's
You
true.
always gotta keep
It's
it
true.
positive. Boys gotta keep
And
it
that's the
positive.
best is too.
No
You
matter
could
what.
always like read someone, right? When like let's take something simple. Like let's take VR chat, right? You see someone in VR chat. VR chat's awesome. It's easy to be awesome in VR chat when everything's going great. Someone joins in, starts screaming the N-word or something, you know,
Right.
or just not even N-word, just being a dick
Oh,
and
I
just
know.
making the whole
Yeah.
mood terrible. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you could always tell, like, if someone how someone reacts to it.
that,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like, you know, if they just kind of like, oh god, I don't want to do anything, or hey, like, let's just get out of here. You know, let's just not ruin the mood. Like, fuck it. You know, like you could always tell, like,
Right.
what are those people, things like that.
Then you
Because
get those
people,
start
I
pushing
feel like,
back at them.
I mean, some people do
Yeah.
that. You know, they're like, yo, like, I don't want you to ruin this experience. Get out of here. And I get it. You know,
Right.
I usually don't even. I just mute them now. I don't even.
All the day and still enjoy my shit. I
Exactly.
love fucking with these people too. Especially like I used to always do it to say like, you know, help other people out too. It's because they always get like, oh, you know, because after somebody being a dick, I'm just like I start fucking with them.
Yeah,
They're
literally.
my
See, that's
target
what I'm
now.
saying.
I love
Yeah,
it. I do that all the time. Like, oh, you want to fuck up people's mood? Oh, I got you.
exactly.
I mean, I'll say some
exactly.
wild ass shit to these people, and then after just messing with too much, I just mute them, call it a day, and then everybody
Yeah,
starts laughing.
literally.
There you go.
You just mute them. I just mute them. I'll like if it's not that bad, I'll just mute them. But if it's like annoying, it's like, all right, blocked. Like I don't even deal with it anymore.
Right.
Yeah,
You know, it's not even worth it. But yeah,
don't let people control your life.
exactly.
Yep. You gotta control your own life.
Yeah. Now I have a question for you guys.
Don't
How
ask
do
about my
you
penis.
deal with someone that is like that's easy to do in VR chat, right? How do
Yeah.
you deal with that? But it's somebody that you got to work with.
I deal with it on a daily, boys. I smile and wave. I smile and wave.
boy.
Look, no matter I've learned when it comes to that, you can't fuel into that stuff because it's not worth it. It's not worth your time. You come here to make money, and that's all it come down to. If somebody don't
Right.
like you, somebody don't
I
like
mean,
you. I still be nice to him and everything, give him a handshake, and walk out the door.
Yeah.
I'll probably talk shit to him as I get out the door, like to my friends, like, yo, this person's ridiculous. But you have to be what's it called? It's like not responsible, like what's the word? Like I can't think of the word.
Retroactive.
I guess I'm
I
trying.
don't
This
even
is
know what that means.
I don't either.
You just like pull the word out
I'm
of
just
your
like, I
ass.
guess
and
the
that was
best
it.
you thinking is, but it's professional. There you go. Just gotta keep it
gotta be
professional. when it comes
professional
down to
about it.
And it's not
Yeah.
that hard either. Because if you're letting it, it's like a bully at high school. You know, you're gonna let the bully get to you at this point. You learn to
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like,
And you're getting paid.
Right. You're getting paid
exactly.
to deal with
I'm getting
it. There you
paid,
go.
so it's like,
Yeah.
why would I care about this person right now? Like, even though most of the people I work with are pretty good, but sometimes they have their issues. But also,
Yeah.
it could be one thing I've learned too. Even with dealing with just guests, everybody has their bad day. You know what I mean? That person might not be like that the whole entire time. Maybe that was just a day it's really just not going well for him, and he can't keep it in. So I always think of like that too. That person is probably going through a lot of stuff right now, and he doesn't know how to handle it. And so he might have took it out on me, but I'm gonna be the bigger person. Be like, no, it's cool. I'll
always
make it
be
work.
the bigger person. Exactly. It's always.
I mean, I agree with that too, because I mean, one thing I always say is like you can't take that shit personally, because they might be having a bad day, or maybe if they are just that shitty, you gotta, hey, let that let what's gonna happen to them, because down the road it's gonna show to, like, say if you're dealing with more of a customer service type of job that requires to be professional and courteous, and people are going to see that, and that's going to be on them. You can't allow that to pretty much, I guess, like dictate or hinder your job and your professionalism, because if that rolls off on you, then you're going to end up kind of rolling into that same boat of being like toxic or disrespectful, or being a complete dickhead and all that. Then that's going to end up going on to your customers and so forth,
And on top of that, not for nothing, and this goes with any kind of confrontation, whether it's physical or not physical, even if it's
you want to go,
if it's just talking. No, I'm serious. Like any kind of confrontation, the thing that people will always judge is the reaction. So we see it in sports all the time, right? Like someone goes over, pushes the dude, and the dude is like, yo, what the hell, doesn't take it, and boom, punches him back. He gets ejected.
Right.
The guy that punched back gets ejected.
Right.
The ref will see that. They're not going to see the initial push or whatever. Sometimes they do, but most of the time they don't. Same thing with people in customer service. If I'm being disrespected, right, and someone calls me, they call me a POS, like, and being super disrespectful, like, you're such a POS. And then if I lose it, they're gonna be like, oh my god, do you see that employee lose it? Like, oh my god, you see how he treated that guest? That's what they're gonna say. They're not gonna say like, oh my god, like, damn, that guy like got what he's had coming to him. He was treating him like shit. And they're gonna be like, oh my god, he lost his cool. Like, that's because you got to be the better man.
Yeah, and then and granted, there are times where you see videos of it all the time, like either fast food restaurants or shit like that, where the customer starts being a little bit like irate and all that, and then
it happens a lot. The Karens,
the Karens and all that, and I mean, sometimes, some people say, oh, they got what they deserve, but then sometimes how you say, like, hey, it wasn't really as professional as it could have been,
Yeah, I'll see it today where like I'll look in the comments and there'll be somebody, like some lady, like mouthing off, and then finally someone like, yo, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, get out of here, blah blah blah.
Right.
And someone in the comments be like, wow, so unprofessional. Like, what? Like, bro, you're lucky she didn't knock her out, what I mean? Like something like that. It happens a lot.
I feel like there are times where certain actions could be like kind of like pushed to the side.
Yeah.
But then for the most part, like if it's just something kind of mediocre, like someone just bad mouthing you and all that, like that's not, that's really something like you can definitely kind of overlook and be professional about.
Look past.
Right. Because like there's moments even when I'm at work, and
you gotta have the bigger balls, bro. Gotta have the bigger.
You gotta have the bigger balls, because like at work, you get some people, and like maybe not even like your coworkers, but like some that are working along in the field, and you see like the way they act and how they treat others. It's like, dude, what the fuck, like, sometimes you think like, why are you working this type of job if you're gonna be acting this way or that way, and like treating people like that. I mean, not all people are like that for sure, but I mean, there's always going to be that one person in any job that you're going to find that's going to make things a bit challenging in the workplace.
Yeah.
The best way I can explain it to is like, even my owner talked about it before, because with other people in the restaurant I work with, is that's usually like the 5% of the people that comes into the building. You're always going to get that one person that's going to be a dick, but most of the people, like especially in our space, they're not that bad. But you can't let that one person get to you when it comes down to it. But at the end of it though, when it comes down to it, I just don't care. If you want to be a babe about it, go right ahead. I don't have no clue. I'm still getting my money. So
exactly.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, you want to scream and shout, that's cool. I just call the cops and let them deal with it. Like,
there you go.
Facts.
He literally how we handle it.
Like why? I feel like, so why deal with the problem when someone else can deal with it for you?
Not even that. It's just like, if you want to be a baby, I'll have somebody else take your shit, because I don't get paid to deal with you being upset. You're still gonna pay the bill no matter what. So that goes to anything in life anyway. I don't know. It's just people gonna be people. That's all it comes down to.
Right. I mean,
you're right.
like like no one's perfect, but then same time it's like there's like a certain extent to where like how much of it is like you being, imperfect, or like the other part of you just being a straight up dickhead about it,
Yeah.
I feel like also another thing too is like I feel like everybody should at least once like do like work in a restaurant just to deal with these people, because I feel like it would change people's
I agree
for sure.
You should work retail or
Any
like any kind of service.
Any type
just
of
like just for a little bit, just to.
I agree.
I don't know. I don't believe in the whole and I hate. Even seeing it like disgusts me when someone's like, "Oh, you're beneath me." When right, but that happens. I know you.
Yeah.
You have gotten. I feel like we both. We're like, oh, like,
God,
like I'm paying. You know what I mean? Like, whatever your job is beneath me. So like, serve me. Like, hold up. First off, like, I got this job because I gotta pay bills. I didn't get this job to serve you. You know what I mean? But they in their head, like, like because it's like you're there to serve them, like, which I get it. Like, my job is to serve you, but it is not my duty. You know what I mean? I didn't wake up this morning like, here I am, ready to serve. No, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm here because I'm getting paid. If I didn't get paid, I wouldn't be here. You know?
Right.
So some people have that, like, oh, whatever position you're in, you're underneath me, so you need to serve me. You know what I mean? I hate that.
It's like
I deserve this. It's hilarious to me because I'm like, oh, sure, yeah, I'm sure, whatever. I remember one time somebody I was making drinks for somebody. It's like, you don't know what you're doing. I'm like, I guess I don't. I try my best.
Yeah, I remember did you tell me something about like the tequila? Like, you made a tequila. What was it?
So let's just say,
and look, I don't even drink, and I even knew, like, wait, what? Like, that's
when
not
it
how
comes
you
down
make
to
it.
like even like the most dumbest things happens, obviously. So like literally, I had this guest. Well, I didn't have the guest. My friend had the guest. And she was taking care of them. They ordered a margarita. They got the margarita. And they had an issue with the margarita, and they was like, "Oh, what's wrong? What seems to be the issue with the margarita? There's clear liquor in it." I'm like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "What did you put in here?" I'm like, "Tequila." It's like, "Tequila? I've never had a margarita with tequila in it." And just for, if anybody doesn't know what a margarita gets, but the base thing of a margarita is tequila.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Really, like, you can change any recipe for any margarita, but it will always have tequila. Like, besides like a Hennessy margarita, because that's something that people get around here.
Don't they some places like make?
But you at that point, it's like, what do you? So you're gonna tell this person, no, you're wrong. So what we did was, he's like, oh, no problem, sir. We just give him Jose, and Jose is like a darker tequila, and he was happy with it because they just don't know. And as it comes down to it, it's just like they still look like an idiot. We had a quote of that on our board for like a month. It was the quote of the month. Because sometimes we do that just, get a laugh off to, not let these people get to us. So we literally put it on our wall, the quote of the month. Never had a margarita with tequila on it. And it's the funny thing is, the saddest part about it is because this dude looked like he was like 60, like 50, 60. So I don't know where he's getting his drinks at, but somebody's lying to him.
Somebody. He's lived his whole life has been a lie.
Right.
So, but I don't know, man. It's what I love, like I said, I do enjoy working in a restaurant because I number one, no offense, I am good at what I do. I get customers telling me that 24, even when I mess up, I'm still good at what I do. Like, I just always had good customers. That's probably from high school because I used to kiss ass to teachers all the time, so I got kind of really good at that and kind of rolled into everything else.
No,
but
you do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah,
exactly. But no matter what, you're always gonna have that one person that's just gonna, even if you do everything perfect,
right?
They just don't care. But it is what it is. It makes to be honest, if you didn't have that, you want to learn, I guess. I don't know.
Or you get that one person like, I tell people what to do. And you're like, it's like,
I guess I can go down to like a Karen mode about
it.
But, I just feel like if I didn't have that, I wouldn't appreciate what other servers have to go to. Like, it's an appreciation for it. It's like the same with fast food servers. Like, I appreciate more people with fast food service for the dumb stuff they have to deal with. Like, so it's a learning thing. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Teaches.
Like I said, I always like let people do their job, and then as long as you're not a dick, whether you're either customer or a worker, not a dick, then it's like, all right, cool. I'll let you do your job, and everything will be cool. Same thing with if I'm working, like, yo, just let me do my job. I'm not gonna treat you like a dick. Don't treat me like a dick. That's it,
Yeah.
And because I'm gonna be honest, I'm also on the other side of the spectrum where, look, I hate it when I go to get something and then the worker treats me like I'm shit. Like, all right, hold up. Press the brakes there, buddy. You know what I mean? All I want is some fries. Like, all right, like Jesus Christ, I don't know what happened to you this morning.
Like, sir,
you
this
don't
is
have to
McDonald's.
take it out on me. But that's what I'm saying. You know, like yeah, or like I remember, like, or like, you know, if they mess up an order, like, bro, if you messed up an order, and I'm being nice, I'm not like, yo, you messed. Where's my sandwich? Like, no, I'm like, hey, it looks like, you know, on the receipt it says, you know, there's supposed to be 2 Big Macs, and I only see 1 in the back. And they're like, oh, hold on, you know, like, all right, bro, yeah, like just give me my like. That's I'm not mad. Just give me my Big Mac, and we're good. You know, like, goddamn, it's not coming out of your paycheck,
right?
You know
yeah, exactly.
One thing, or the sauce, bro. That's another complaint I have about fast food, bro. If I get 5 burgers and 3 fry things, and I ask for a sweet and sour, and you give me 1 fucking pack, 1 fucking pack, bro. There's no way that at the end of the shift they're like, there's only 5 barbecue sauces here. There was 10. Who didn't charge? We're deducting it out of your pay. They don't do that. They don't give a shit. Give me 3 packs, bro. Give me 2 at least. The 1 pack thing, mad disrespect. I feel disrespected, bro, when I get 1 pack.
The minimum we give is 3 at restaurants,
right? No, but I've been getting like, hey, can I get like a honey mustard? And they give you 1 fucking pack.
Right.
I can see if I ordered 1 thing of fries, okay, but if I order $20 worth of shit, give me at least 2-3 packs. Don't give me 1 fucking pack. It literally, I'm like, bro, when they give it to me, I'm like, I just sit there like, the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like the disrespect.
So talking about the sauces though, so I don't know if y'all notice. I mean, I don't know if they have it. This a thing where you're at, but where I'm at, they put a sign up saying that it's gonna cost 30, I think like 30 cents more for extra sauces now. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, some places charge for sauces anyways, you know.
I think it's most cities, to be honest.
But
what it is,
it's like
people take advantage of that shit.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
they have it.
Some people do take advantage of it for sure. But I'm like,
so either way, but the way I look at it, and kind of like Hyra said, they give them like 3. If they're spending a certain amount of money, I'm gonna give them like 2-3 sauces. You know what I mean? If I bought 1 pack of small fries and that's it, okay, fuck it, give me 1 sauce pack. You know, and if I ask for 2, then charge me the 2.
Yeah,
I'm spending over $20.
Nursing homes are draining even caregiving. If only it pays more. Yeah, definitely.
Facts.
Also, Onyx has redeemed "Make a Bad Dad" joke. All right, got you there. You know, stop wearing glasses. I've seen enough.
So dumb. I hate it, but I love it at the same time.
Oh, great shit. But yeah, no, for sure, like nursing homes,
That's going on.
definitely. And then even like fast food, like I said, like you know, when you get places that originally like don't really charge anything for the sauces, but then later on do. It's like,
yeah,
I could get like, but I don't know if you ever seen that video. I forgot what place it was or what food place. I don't know if it was a Popeyes or something, but they started charging. I think it was like 50 cents or something for their sauce or whatever. And this like person went ballistic on them.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, look, if Chick-fil-A can do it where they can give you just sauce on packs on packs,
right? It's like, dude, like,
you know,
especially a franchise. You're talking about franchises here that are trying to get more money off of people. It's like, dude, like you already got like how many restaurants around the world? Like I said, like McDonald's, which is
make it something like, yo, we charge 10 cents after a reasonable amount of sauces. That way, when you do have the people that are like, I want 20 sauces, you just don't give them 20 sauces for free. Then like, hey, look, we're gonna give you 3 because it's reasonable with this amount of meals. But you know what? For the other one, we'll still give them to you, but we're gonna charge you 10 cents.
Like, why do you want 20 sauces for 20 McNuggets? Are you gonna dip each nugget into each thing of sauce? But yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, actually, I have another thing.
Oh.
How are you guys liking this Eastern Standard Time, or not Eastern Time, just Standard Time coming in, where your clocks move back an hour?
Right, no daylight savings. Right. So
I have a funny story about that actually.
Also, hold on.
So I feel like
I need to fit in with you guys because I don't got my glasses on.
Oh, there you go.
We moved back an hour, so I got that extra bit of sleep. Even now, I'm like tired because to me, my body thinks it's 11. I'm already supposed to be like, I'd be in bed by now.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Tactical SWAT over here.
Got my Oakleys. There we go. We're good to go.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, so how'd you guys accustom to it? Was it nothing? Was it big? Was it nah?
You can go at first, Bear.
For the daylight savings you're talking about?
Yeah, like you gained an hour, right?
No, so
see, on yours it actually sucked, right? Didn't you have to work an extra hour?
Yeah, because so here's the thing too. So I was in the middle of work, right?
I'd be so bad.
It was like 1 a.m. Get to a hospital. Go in. By the time we get out, it's 1 a.m. again. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's the worst.
And then you have to stay for the extra hour too. You have to stay for that extra hour. I'm like, fuck. But you know what the plus side is though? We did get paid for the extra hours. I'm like, okay. I mean, it kind of balances out. But I'm like, damn, like getting stuck another hour.
Yeah, I remember working. I worked as a bouncer one time, and that happened. Where like, and I'm like, yo, we should probably close at 2 because technically we've been open for like. They're like, no, we're going till 3. Like, all right, so now I'm gonna be staying an extra hour.
Love that shit. They're like,
yeah, they do.
Yes, they
literally.
Too.
it's as if it didn't even. It literally is as if it didn't even matter. Like as if it just, like as if we just kept been partying. I'm like, what is going on? I want to go home.
Right. It's like I mean, I guess some people can last for a good while, party hardy, but it's like, damn, having to stay an extra hour dealing with that.
Facts.
I mean, dealing with like 11 to 12 hour shift, like okay, reasonable enough. But then when you gotta stay the extra, it's like, but it's like it is what it is. I mean,
yeah, at least it was just an hour, right?
Right,
and you getting paid.
So then here's the thing too, like talking like about the new job, that's gonna be very different and definitely something you gotta get used to. Is that apparently, so over there, not so much over here because I never had to deal with that working over here, but over there, if you get held over, you could be getting held over like 6 hours past the EOS.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. Definitely.
So you might have to stay way past your shift.
Right. So it depends too. So that's gonna be interesting. Definitely gonna have to get used to that.
Damn. I feel like those kind of jobs, like when that happens, it's like, yeah, I gotta get triple pay at this point.
Yeah, for sure. And then you know what? And then I guess a nice thing to think about it too is that like the time and a half and double time pay, you get afterwards after so many hours. It's like, all of it eventually adds up, over time. But it's like, damn, like this is thought of like working extra hours, more than what you're used to.
Oh god. I'm gonna be honest. When I'm a big guy of you got to do your work, but you also should be given your free time. Like you should be able to. I hate like when you can't make plans. Like, hey, like, can I get out at 8? Like, no, I can't because my job might keep me till 10. Like,
yeah.
That's me all the time.
Make sure they pay you for that. Just make sure they pay you for that, bro.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I still I get more tables, so I do get more money for it. That's the good thing about serving and bartending. So I don't usually, because the restaurant is obviously when you're serving or bartending, there's no in or out time. So because technically, if it's busy, that means you stay on the clock. If it's not, that means you get cut early. So
it's basically based off of how much work you get. Right?
Yeah.
So wait, how does it work doing like working at a restaurant? Because from what I hear is that most of the money comes from tips, but is that like true, or do you have like a regular hourly pay?
Like, is it just a tip just for a second to see how it feels?
Well, you can't let them get all of it. I mean, you start with a tip. You don't want to get them attached. Now, okay, let me stop. It is really when it comes to the tips. Yeah, it's like I work as a management too. I'd rather still serve and bartend. Let's just say
manage the tip.
Proud of yourself. But I 100%. Well, also, it depends on the person too. Like me, like I said, people love me. They love me.
They give you the full tip.
Like for instance,
they give you a big tip. They're gonna give you a big tip, huh?
I had this table really look out for me today because he was like, "Oh, you were so great," and they dropped me like $71 on top of what.
So what is your favorite tip? Like the big tips? Or the small tips?
Or does size matter?
Which one's your favorite, Kyra?
Size doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck. God.
The size of the tip doesn't matter. So someone just leaves you, the small tip. Don't mind.
I would be upset. Actually, I'm like, you're wasting my time.
Oh, so you want the full tip? The only way you'll be happy is with the full tip.
Yeah.
A full, big, giant tip, just girthy tip.
You doing this? Like I stopped. I haven't said anything inappropriate so far.
What do you mean? I'm talking about tips. We're talking about money. What are you talking?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Not appropriate. I'm talking about tips.
Like you get 100, you get 5 for the tip.
Do you want a full tip or
get 6 for the tip?
They love giving me tips. Let's just say that. Okay,
yeah.
But no. Yeah. I don't know. It's like I said, when it comes down to it, you have to deal with people. But like I said, the money is definitely worth it. And like I said, one thing you can always say is it's quick money. Also, you get it every day. Like you technically get a little check every day because you take home your tips.
Oh, so I mean that's good.
Take them all home.
Take all the tips home.
Yeah. So no matter the size of the tip, it's coming home with you. You're bringing that tip home.
So it's not.
Every penny is worth it. Okay.
Gotcha.
But
that's crazy.
Going back to the daylight times, I had a funny experience with that actually because I actually I streamed on what was it? When did the turn went back? It was like on Sunday, right?
No, it was Saturday.
Was it Saturday?
Okay, no, you're right. Sunday, because
you got a big tip.
Yeah,
Sunday morning, got
no more with the tips. but pretty much I did like a little surprise, a little late night stream. I didn't think I was a show, but people did actually surprisingly. And I was streaming. Like, all right, I'll stream till like 2:00 tonight. Call it a day. It is what it is. And just do like something nice. Hop on VR chat, do some dumb stuff. It was really really freaking fun, to be honest. I was loving it. And after I ended stream, I look at the time. I'm like, what the fuck I thought I ended at 2. It's like 1:00, and I'm not thinking about it. I'm just like, I guess whatever. I guess I got extra sleep, so I stood up a little later, feeling myself. This is great. I go to sleep and wake back up. And I'm like, man, I'm so tired. And like I was about to get ready for work, and then I go to work, and they told me, yeah, it was the freaking hour passed. So literally, I didn't realize. But when I was streaming, the hour went back, and I didn't pay attention to it because you'll hear all over like Instagram and stuff like that. Hey guys, just give me the times changing. Make sure you set your clocks. Yeah. I didn't see none of that. I think it's just everyone was hyped for the Phillies game that was happening. So everyone was all about sports.
Yeah.
So it could have been that, but like I did not know at all. So it's funny. I went to go check the time. Like, did I stream for 2 hours? Only for 1. Like I was so confused.
Yeah. Like how's it been? Like time is flying.
Like whoa,
it still says 2 hours of recording. Like what's going on?
So wait, for the East Coast, the hour goes up.
No, it went back for.
Oh, it does go back. It goes back for everybody, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
I don't know exactly how that shit works. I'm not good with time.
And what sucks too is that like if you're in the not central but the mountain time zone area, you don't get any of those time switchbacks like Arizona or like anywhere.
Oh yeah, mountain time people, they just stay Mountain people are different though. That's like a whole different.
They built different. They built different.
I'm gonna live in the mountain time, boys. Don't worry. Give me like a year. I'm living in the mountains.
The mountain people.
The mountain people.
Be a part of them. My axe and my flannels all ready to go.
Get them overalls and straw hat.
I don't think my baby. As much as I love my baby, I don't think I could handle the mountains in the snow time.
Hey, you never know. Just to toss them out there,
I don't know. It's only front wheel drive. I'm pretty sure. I think you need like 4 wheels going up like lots of snow and ice.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, well, technically, you can take any vehicle.
Like, car can handle snow like that in the mountains.
I mean, as long as the snow isn't too deep,
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, just like put some good chains on your tires, or get a lift kit and put big tires. There you go.
Big chains. I'm actually going to be studying my dirt bike this winter. Talking about winter driving. You guys ever heard of you ever heard of studded tires on like a car?
I have not.
No.
So you can put studded tires on a car, which is pretty much you have your tire, right? Okay. But then it has little metal studs on all around the tire, so it grips on ice. It is freaking awesome. You grip on ice. It is dope, The only bad thing is obviously when the snow goes away or when there is no snow, you got this like it sounds like you're riding on
like pebbles, like you hear it, right?
Yeah.
But you can do that to a bike, and it grips onto snow and it grips onto ice. It's so cool. So I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
And obviously, when summertime comes around, I have to take the tires off and put another set of tires.
All terrain.
Yeah, I have to just. I mean, some people keep it on, but no,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Onyx says that they can't
rocks.
even drive their car on the highway, let alone the snow. Damn. I've only ever driven one car that was like that. It was actually the driving course that I took. It was not a course, but a driving school. One of the cars, like the door would be like wobbling and all that. And they're like, "Oh yeah, I mean, we would like to take you on the freeway, but I don't think this car's gonna make it."
Oh, what?
Yeah,
This car's not gonna make it. Sorry,
this car's not gonna make it on the freeway. So
Going back to cars, I love when people make fun of my car because they don't
Really?
understand how. It's funny because every time I go to like first when I get my state inspections done, stuff, I'm like, bro, you selling this car? Because man, this is gonna be the bit. What are you doing? What is that?
what the fuck?
Like a ball drill? He's blurring out like
Yo,
he goes back and
yo,
forth.
I can beat you with that one too. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yep, you vacuumed away. You know.
I can't do it. I don't got nothing like that. I got
I
a
think it's
axe.
dope.
Got to clip that now. It's like just like vacuum the ball away.
Got sucked away.
That's what you
But
said.
yeah, I love the little baby, man. Like I said, they were like, "Why is this? What matters in the inside of my car? My car is beautiful." Okay.
Onyx says that their car is an 07, and if it goes fast, it'll explode.
Yeah,
Nice.
Mine's is 1998. If I'm
We
right.
got what do you got? A Honda?
No, Toyota. Nice little Toyota.
Oh no, I'm talking about
Oh, yeah.
Onyx. Yeah, I know you got a Toyota. Like I've been in your car.
Oh yeah, you see my car? Yeah.
I've been in it. What do you mean?
I was in that bitch, bro.
Pedal to the
Turbo's car
metal.
I still want to do a
love
Prius
Prius.
game with Turbo. I just want to get a Prius.
A
so
Prius
we can
gang.
both-
Prius gang.
Prius game.
Prius gang.
Yeah, I love the Prius.
Oh my
It's
god,
ugly as
Onyx
hell, but
car
it's
is a
awesome.
Honda, bruh. Was it a Accord or a Civic? Curious. I don't know what
Hopefully it's a Civic. I feel like Accords after 06, they just like dude,
You guys don't mind if I salt my meat in front of shit?
Ray had a Jeep that was from the same year. Oh, the same year you were
excited.
born. Goddamn. Coolant clamp kept popping off. Well, get a new coolant clamp.
Dude, old Jeeps are the best though.
Yeah.
I feel like older cars are the best.
Oh yeah,
honestly.
definitely. I would
Oh,
honestly for my first car, I wanted an old Jeep. I found one back
They're
when
inline
on
six.
a Craigslist. It was a 1994
Ooh.
manual transmission Wrangler. Awesome paint job. It was black, chrome rims and all that.
Okay.
And like, it had like a tan interior. It looked so fucking cool. But then
What happened?
at the time, because I just got out of high school, my dad was like, "No, you don't want that. Like, you don't want to be working on shit for for all the
Yeah.
time. You know, it's like you want something a little bit better than that." I'm like, "Fuck, come on."
Yeah, man,
And-
you would have loved it, man.
Yeah, I would have, dude. But then ended up settling for an H3 and 05. I was about to say 05 and 06.
It's even crazier. You say, "Oh, you don't want that, son. You don't want that. Get the Lambo, though."
The Lambo, right?
That's like the Lambo of like off-road vehicle. That's
Right.
cool. Though. How do you like it? You still have the
I
H3, right?
still
You
have it.
H3?
Since out of high school, I've been driving that as my daily driver. Inline
Goddamn.
5, you know, got the.
Oh man, and you're in the state with the highest gas prices, bro. You're a savage.
I mean, and you know, surprisingly, so the 06 variant of the H3 was probably one of the more economical versions of the Hummer.
It doesn't
series.
get 3 miles to gallon. It gets 10.
It gets, oh yeah, it definitely gets a lot. It definitely gets a pretty good amount. Lasts me a good week and a half. So I mean, it's not too
Not too
bad.
bad, then.
Yeah, for an SUV, you know, with the inline
Yeah.
5. I mean, but then they fucked it up by making an alpha model, which they put a V8 in it, and then apparently that the MPG went down. I actually met someone at my old job that had the alpha model, and I asked him, "Hey, so how's the gas mileage in that?" He's like, "Yeah, it's worse compared to the original ones." I'm like, really?
Damn.
I'm like,
Don't
damn.
worry, boys. I walked my meat before I did this.
Yo, you
Just
better
give you a
cook
heads
some food on a podcast. Yo, cooking with Kyru. New episode coming soon.
That would be pretty cool.
up. Oh, God. I just put.
Are you
garlic
doing
salt.
your meat on your desktop next to your keyboard? Probably mad
What,
salt and
Kyru?
grease.
I watched it.
Yo, Onyx said it isn't a cord. Damn. Ray says that she freaking loved that Jeep. Send a picture in Discord. Yo, I mean, honestly, you should have kept that Jeep and just replaced the clamp for the coolant. That's all you had to do. Get a new one.
Yeah, literally just replace the clamp.
Like, oh, it's a bad car now. New car.
Clamps are like $2.
Right. I mean, honestly, like for the most stuff in my vehicle, I do it myself. And like, unless it's like the more deeper into the engine work or transmission, then I'll have someone take care of it. I'm probably gonna have to change the gear fluid in the rear differential soon, and probably do an oil change. Definitely gonna do an oil change before heading out to Palm Springs because it's about due. And I just
did my oil changes.
Probably abused it on just going there.
Damn.
It's definitely seen a lot, dude. Like it was originally at like 119k miles. I put like 181. It's at 181 right now. So it's like about what, like 70, like over 70k on that thing. So as a daily driver, took it into the mountains and all that. I drove that thing everywhere, pretty much, almost. Not across state, but.
You guys don't realize I'm kissing me.
It used to be my older brothers.
Are you kissing them?
Next to got a new car. Still drive the Honda. Ray says, "Hello, I had it for a while, but other problems kept happening, so I couldn't afford to keep it. So I gave it to my grandpappy, and who gave it to someone who was buying their first car. Damn, gotta pass the baton of trouble. Here, you want car problems? Here you go, sir. Yeah. Oh yeah. You want car problems? Here you go."
The Jeep with the old school Jeep with the inline six was one of the best.
I hear like once Chrysler bought them out, that it became shit.
Yeah.
I talked to someone before that. They used to have the Chrysler, the one with the Chrysler engine. He said it was dog shit. Had to do so many repairs on it every time. It's like, and then even nowadays, like now it's since Fiat bought out Chrysler, and then they got Jeep now. Like now I hear it's even worse. It's like, damn. Yeah, I mean, because that's the part that sucks is like when you get a vehicle that looks awesome, but then you can't really use it as your real daily. I mean, I've probably seen people who drive it on the daily, like a Wrangler, and I'm wondering, like, are they using the stock engine or did they do an engine swap? Because a lot of people they like to customize their Jeeps like to death, and I know like there's probably people out there that do them engine swaps and everything. So I'm wondering if that's probably what they do to make it like a daily.
Well, this pepper was doing a pepper inside.
Also, car needs a paint job as its paint is coming off. Ooh, yeah.
Pepper in a while.
Dude, wait, is that like a bell pepper you're cutting into?
Oh, yeah, it's pepper.
Yeah, your bell pepper. Yeah, you
nice.
like bell pepper on your meat.
Yeah, you guys ever have real grapes?
Tag y'all in Discord. Ooh, great grapes.
Like real grapes, not like grapes from the supermarket.
Like off the vine.
Off of the vine, bro.
Oh, you had a Grand Cherokee. God damn, Ray. Sheesh.
Oh yeah, a Cherokee. I thought you had like a Wrangler.
Yeah, Grand Cherokees are pretty good. One of my family members used to have a Wrangler about that year, and definitely really good vehicle for sure. Grand Cherokees are awesome. And I almost went down for a Cherokee. Like it was I think it was a 92. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was a 92 Wrangler, manual transmission, full wheel drive and all that. But I was like, damn. Like most people wanted like cash. Only I was like, I think like 15 grand or something like that on Craigslist, and then like for Wranglers, like the lowest I would be able to find was like 20 grand, because I mean they hold their value pretty well, the resale value. And because
they always have electrical problems though.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Like I remember when I was younger, my dad had two Jeeps. He had like a square Jeep. He had kind of one like the one in the picture, and then the one after that, like the model that gets a little more round, but always had like automatic transmission shifting issues and stuff like that.
Oh.
And I'm like, you know what Jeep stands for though, right?
These nuts?
No. That's spelling wise doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Stands for just expect electrical problems.
Okay.
Everything else is awesome.
Everything else is awesome. Yeah.
That's why the older Jeeps are awesome because they had less electrical crap in it.
One of my
Yeah, like the '80s Jeeps or something. 'Cause that's what I wanted to originally. It was like something from the '80s originally. But I mean, hey, maybe if I ever decide to like sell the H3 and then find a used Wrangler, I think I would go for it.
I should have got my bigger knife.
They're asking if you're making dinner for everybody, Kyra.
Yeah. Are you making dinner for everyone? DoorDash?
I don't do DoorDash anymore, okay? It's my addiction. I'm trying to get rid of it.
That's good.
Yeah.
As Turbo knows, I was struggling with DoorDash. DoorDash was like my best friend at a point in time.
So wait, quick question. So for your restaurant, do they do mobile orders or delivery?
Oh yeah, we have freaking takeovers. Ridiculous. It's because we have like pretty good ass wings at my store, and wings everywhere else is too expensive.
Nice.
Even our wings.
Wings sounds so good.
Wings.
Don't say that.
Red Bull gives you wings.
But
great.
Sounds amazing.
Oh yeah.
It's not a good idea.
So wait,
don't do this.
so wait, do you have the grill right on your desk?
I'm actually outside. You just can't tell.
I'm like, is there like a grill or something right by you where like
the next day you hear like, so what happened to Carter? Yeah, his house lit on fire.
Right.
His grill was next to his PC and it just didn't work out well.
Oh damn. It was too much. It was too lit.
I just want to like prep my food now, so like when I get off this, I can just go and just put everything in. I just wanted to cut vegetables. I always want to do a cooking stream, even though I can't cook.
What do you mean? What do you think you're doing then?
Well, I'm just chopping up veggies. Anybody can chop up veggies. Salt.
Hey, you know what you should do? You should stream doing that, and then put the mic close up to the chopping part, and then just like ASMR the whole shit.
Oh, actually, talking about cooking. All right, this phenomenon. There's something huge that happened in Philadelphia. You might have heard of it, Kairu. There's a guy that has become a phenomenon in Philly for eating chicken.
Wait,
a rotisserie chicken. So he started putting flyers all over Philly saying, "Come watch me eat a rotisserie chicken." And he put a date and a time, and a place. And he said, "By the way, this is not a party." And mad people went. It was by like the harbor, I guess. The guy's just sitting there and he's just eating chicken. Everyone's cheering him on. And it's like a whole party, and people like wearing signs like "Eat that chicken." Someone else holding a sign saying "This is not a party." Like it's this whole thing, and he's like the phenomenon now.
What the?
Do you want me to sit here?
I'm gonna eat the chicken faster than that man can. How about that?
Have you heard about it, Kyra?
I have never heard about this, but I'm gonna look for this man.
What the hell?
And I'm
never heard of it either.
Chicken eating contest.
No, it wasn't a chicken eating contest. There was no contest. It was
I know. I'm just saying. I want to challenge.
Go like
come on. It's
like come on down and watch this man eat some chicken off the docks.
I'm like, bro, talk to me. I'll eat chicken with you, bro. I got you.
Yeah. Also, Ray says, funny thing, you see the siding on the bottom of the Jeep driving home to my grandparents, and it decided to pop off. Almost got into an accident. God damn.
I wish, man.
It's called Chicken Guy, a Philly story.
Did I tell you guys actually? Not trying to change the topic or anything.
Well,
I have a new thing on my bucket list.
What?
I have a new thing on my bucket list.
Oh, what's in the bucket?
I want to get a blue Corvette.
A blue Corvette.
The C8?
You sure? Yeah, the C8. Might as well.
The one I've been telling you about. How did you just? No, you're not.
You want to know why?
Right now.
You want to know why?
Why?
There's a song that mentions a blue Corvette in there. And I'm gonna blast it on the streets.
Oh my!
I'm blue. I'm a and I want to put that shit on blessings in my blue Corvette. I just want to do that. I have to now. Like I love that song. It's like one of my top 10 songs of my life, and now I have to get a blue Corvette now and drive it and blast that song. I feel like I will accomplish life at that point. Just walk around and I'm gonna get the best one. Fuck it. At this point, I'm gonna get the exact one that you want, Turbo. Okay, how about that?
Thank you, please. I wish if we all get C8s and cruise together, I'll be happy.
Dude.
Fucking amazing. I'm still gonna blast that song though. I'm gonna blast this fucking Blue Dama song. It's gonna be great.
So
like, I don't. My friend told me about it because he was talking about, like he was just talking about because the song came. I'm like, yeah, this is my shit. And he was talking about, like, bro, why don't you get a blue Corvette? I was like, what? It's like that'd be funny. Like, imagine you going in a blue Corvette and just blasting it. My friend Rico,
my
actually.
blue Corvette.
And I was just like, holy shit, you just opened my eyes to something that I've never thought of.
Like
and that's a goal I feel like you can go for too. Like it's like, I don't know exactly how my Corvettes. I know they're obviously a bit pricey. It's still a Corvette, but like at the same time, like it's something you can like look forwards to for like an end goal in life type of thing. Like I'm gonna be an old man in my blue Corvette blasting a song that no one knows about. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Sounds like something like goal in my life.
Like,
I have a list.
I bet your ringtone and your alarm now is "I'm blue, dabba dee dabby die."
It's funny. Somebody just made a remix of a song, a famous person. I can't remember what it's called. It's been playing in a restaurant recently, and it's actually pretty good. I can't remember.
Was it Nickelback?
Somebody... No.
Nickelback? Oh no.
But yeah, that's one thing I want to do. So one of these days in the future, guys, you might just see me when I'm famous and making millions in my blue Corvette, and I'm gonna just hear me blasting that goddamn song, bro. I want to get like a fucking thing that says "I'm blue, I'm a D, I'm a die" just on the side of the Corvette. Like people are gonna hate me for it because like, why would you just do that to the Corvette? I'm just like you know what? Fuck it, for me. No one else.
Nice.
And then Trevor's gonna be embarrassed as he drives his while I'm right next to it. Just blasting this shit. I'm like, "What's up, bro?" He's just like, "Oh, this fucker."
I got myself a Corvette here. It's blue. But and then you put like dabba dee dabba die like on the side of it.
That's what I'm saying. I really want to just have that fucking scratch on the back, or maybe like on the back window or something like that.
Right.
Something interesting like that. But yeah, it's just something that came up to my head since you guys were talking
just like
about
every time you open the door, you know how sometimes like on some cars they'll have like a holographic kind of sign like underneath.
No, every time you open the door, it's gonna be a sound play of that.
Yes. Do it. Start up.
Go to memes.
Go to memes. Oh man, here
memes.
we go.
There it is.
Memes
there
always
it is.
scare me.
Let's see. What do you got? What do you got on the memes?
Silly story.
Oh my god, jeez. Come watch me eat an entire rotisserie chicken. November 6th will be the 40th consecutive day that I have eaten an entire rotisserie chicken.
Oh, I know exactly where that's at too.
Really?
Holy shit. I know exactly where that's at.
Dude,
Oh my god, people actually went there.
It's crazy.
I would too.
It's like packed.
Jeez.
Packed.
Just watching this guy eat a rotisserie chicken.
Because that's not one of the.
Wait, does this guy have a red carpet going down?
Yes.
I don't even know if they're supposed to be there, to be honest.
And there's like people holding signs like eat chicken. One person like, this is not a party.
Oh, I gotta show this on stream. Hold on, let's see.
Chicken guy.
No way.
There's video, like YouTube it, this video. Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
What
I
is?
want to find this.
Look at this dude. Look.
I feel like I could find this man and we can just do stuff together. I feel like we can just eat chicken together, bro, and just be fucking popping.
Bruh.
Bro, I got you, bro. We'll eat 2 chickens together. Not just one, 2 of them. But I don't know if they're even supposed to be on that dock, though. I'll be real. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly.
I love the info though. The infographic, like the ad for it, was amazing. It's just him eating. Come watch me eat a rotisserie chicken.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm gonna bring up the photo of that.
That's why I love Philadelphia at the same time, because of dumb shit like this.
Come watch me eat a rotisserie chicken, yo. Like
that's such a smart idea.
Y'all gotta see this.
It's such a big brain idea.
Now he said it's his 40th consecutive. You think he actually ate 40 consecutive chickens?
12 o'clock noon. The chicken will be consumed on that abandoned pier near Walmart. This is not a party.
Where he got the chicken from, to be honest.
Not
where did he
party.
get the chicken from? Because if it's from Acme, fire. Walmart, or like any like really good like.
Do you know where that is? We should go there for photos, bro. Abandoned pier. Yeah. The abandoned pier by Walmart.
This is where he was. We're famous.
Yo, legit. We should do that.
Man, the mythical legend. amazing things. It's like he conquered slavery. You're like, I don't know,
right?
something
Crazy.
Yes, this man will be remembered in history as the man who ate an entire rotisserie chicken on the 40th consecutive day.
Stuff because like this time of year could do something like that though. I could easily see some like the reason people stopped the war is because this man went in public and ate a piece of chicken.
You know, this man right here, he prevented World War III by eating an entire rotisserie chicken in no man's land.
I say in like 5 to 10 years, like we're gonna have fucking social media stars as the president. Like I could easily see by stopping a war with fucking just eating a chicken on a fucking thing. Like, I don't know.
Imagine this guy becomes president, right?
Because people are just gonna be bored.
It could become like imagine this guy becomes president, gets on the stage and just eating the rotisserie chicken. Like,
yeah, hella.
And then,
isn't that amazing though?
I love that, man. This is the world we live in now, man. It's great.
That's so cool.
Society is now going to be full of rotisserie chicken meals everywhere.
Aliens really start coming down and start wrecking shit. We're fucked. We're going to be sitting here eating fucking chicken. Oh, man. It's going to be great. I got this candle. It's mahogany vanilla. It's
mahogany vanilla. Sounds very fancy.
I also have these onions that are burning my eyes, too. So,
like my eyes!
But I'll be honest, guys. I'm about to start cooking some food because I am starving.
Dude,
everyone wants you to cook.
That's why I grabbed food on my way back home.
Can't wait for you to drop it off. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking 3 hours and I have to drop it off to you,
and then drive 3 hours back.
Exactly, immediately. Like, oh no, you're not allowed to stay. You
there you go, bro. Like, oh yeah, go ahead back home. Like, see you, man. Like, thanks.
I was like, wait, what? Just lock the door. I'm like, but wait.
Oh, thanks, Kyra. Bye.
Great shit.
Great.
I would not do that. I'd be like, yo, hey.
No, you wouldn't. I'm joking.
Go, thanks, Kyra. Is this well done? Is it medium?
Food.
All right.
Like,
oh wait, how do you like you guys steak, by the way?
Steak?
People are gonna get mad at me.
What'd you do?
It depends on where I go.
All right. What is the average? What is it you usually?
So if I get like a regular steak from like an Applebee's or something.
Anywhere. Let's just say right now, you came to my house and I was like, hey, how do you want your steak cooked?
Medium well.
Okay. What about you? Fair.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it well done, I'll be honest.
I mean, honestly, the medium well is like that nice balance, you know. Like it's not like it's not too well, it's not too, medium. It's not rare. I'm not into the rare. My dad's into that rare. It's like
pink, man. No pink in my meat. Only in my vagina. It's probably like
I don't mind. I actually like medium to medium rare. But I also like very well done. I like when it's burnt. I like that too.
I love the burnt. Remember the Poconos? We made those fucking crispy ass fucking things.
Those are good, right? That's what I'm saying. They're so good, so good. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I can burn it up.
What about you, Bear? You like medium well also? That's your
medium well.
Your favorite?
Yeah.
Medium well. Okay.
Even like with the burgers and all that,
Yeah.
My burger has to be well done. I can't
really
have any pink. Has to be well done.
And have pink in the
steak. Just because I feel like steak is like something you have to have at least a little bit,
of moisture.
I feel like I'd rather have it burnt anyway. But for the experience wise, I'm like, sure, I'll do it medium well, maybe medium.
I like when the steak is like when it's well done, it's crunchy, and I can still bite into it. But I actually absolutely hate when steak is well done, but then it's fucking rubber, and I can't I'm like,
right? Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I hate it.
Exactly. I hate it. See, growing up, that's how my family would cook the steak. Was well done, and you couldn't really chew through it.
Yeah, I hate that. It has to be just right.
I'd definitely eat a well done steak any day. So
yeah.
Fuck. Easily, even if it's rubbery, I fucking get it. I'm just sitting there chewing my mouth.
Put that right in your mouth. You just said any size, any
size.
I like my
rubbery.
Sorry.
Medium rare. You guys like medium rare? Everyone seems to be like medium. I like medium rare.
Medium
to be
well.
honest, most of the time, sometimes just like if I go to a restaurant that I don't know, I've never been there before, I just get medium. I just get medium because I never go rare or well done because well done might be too burnt and rare might be too uncooked. So I just go with medium and just judge them from there. Yeah, just judge them from there.
You know what you should do? You should go to Chef Gordon's kitchen. You know.
Oh yeah, like, what the shit is this?
Like, bro.
Exactly. But,
I think that's
all right,
a good
y'all.
thing.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, but yo, Kyra, seriously, thank you for joining us. That was awesome.
Oh yeah. Cook something for us next time.
Waiting for my
no rubber.
video to just, I know, right? My video, dude, it just takes so long because I just post my VODs on YouTube now, but I have to make sure there's no copyright. So it's just like I gotta wait for like fucking 3 hours and this shit to get checked. So I'm just waiting a million years. So yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna go cook this food up and I don't think I'm taking pictures. I'm making ramen, so I'm literally making like salted pork.
Yeah, picture time.
Okay, sounds awesome.
Oh shit, 10 minutes left. Look at that points. Thank goodness I was here. But no, yeah, I literally get some ramen. I got some boiled eggs. I'm gonna boil some eggs. You know,
hell yeah.
Make it a little spicy. You ever had Crystal's hot sauce? Crystal's hot sauce?
Never even heard of it.
It is fucking fire, man. I don't know. Somebody told me randomly.
Christmas hot sauce?
It's called Crystal.
Crystal hot sauce?
Oh, Crystal.
Yeah, not Christmas hot sauce. It's gonna be called the Mariah Carey hot sauce.
And it's good?
It is really fucking good. Like somebody got onto me recently, especially at my job. It's like, bro, you never had Crystals. Louisiana Pure Crystal.
It's a Louisiana hot sauce. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Yeah. I don't know if it might be a little spicy for you, Turbo, because I know you don't like spice that much. But it's not
okay,
it's
Turbo.
Not
we know that mayo is spicy for you. You know.
No, it's not. I will literally. I love spice.
You can get a little spicy from so anything like.
Oh goddamn! Hey, but you know what, Kyra, Louisiana hot sauces are always damn good. Never knock a good Louisiana hot sauce.
Yeah,
I'll try that Crystal though. If it sucks though, I'm judging you.
It's okay. Judge me. What if you want? Everybody's gonna hate you for it if you don't like it. So
like, what is
this? No, but I'm gonna go cook this food up, guys. So I'll talk to you. I'm still gonna be on stream, so I'm gonna go keep an eye and making sure
All right,
guys,
sounds good.
All right, bro.
All right, I'll talk to you later, though, guys.
See you. Peace. Baba booey.
Baba booey.
Cool.
But yeah.
And then there were two.
Yeah. That was a good stream. That was a good one, bro.
Hell yeah. Not too shabby. Ray says send me some.
Right? I wish I want some steak. I want him to send me some too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you got any other big plans? You said you might switch your stream schedule, right? Because
possibly. It just depends on how my schedule is, like what they give me. Because I mean, being new to a different company, most likely they're just gonna give me
whatever they want,
right? Whatever they want or what they need at the time.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. So for the most part, I'll see how it goes. We'll see whether they give me a front half week or the rear half week. I mean, I'm hoping the rear half week because I'm assuming most people like their weekends. So.
Yeah,
so they're most likely going to be. At least I'm assuming that they're going to be most of the ones that are at their seniority is going to be picking the front half week because the shift bid is actually going to be starting soon too in January. So that's going to be something nice to at least have right on the start.
There you go. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, brother.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully be able to keep the Tuesdays open and kind of go on from there.
For sure.
Now, I'm pretty sure there's an event coming up in January, correct? Or is it December? For the Katsucon.
Oh, that is in February, but I think we're actually going to be moving that now. I think might be... Yeah, I think we might be doing another con maybe later in the year just because it seems like there's not enough people. And it's just like I guess people haven't had time to prepare. I haven't even had time to prepare for it. So we're gonna choose something a little bit later. Maybe May, June. It'll be easier for people and people can save up and stuff. So I think we're gonna be doing that. But yeah, it was gonna be Katsucon, but I don't think it's gonna be happening. It's just too soon. Yeah. And it's also kind of hard because nobody lives in Ocean City. So I'd have to
Ocean City? No one wants the ocean.
Right?
Damn.
Their own city. No, right? But you know what I mean? Like I'd have to fly in, you're flying in, we're gonna have to rent a car or something. Like
right.
It'd be pretty intense for everybody. So
Because how far is Ocean City from you? What is that, in Maine, right? Or is it close to Maine?
Ocean City's in like right at the bottom of like Maryland.
Oh, Maryland. Okay.
Maryland or Virginia, around there. So
West Virginia.
we don't think. I mean, I know some people might still go to Katsucon, but I just don't think it'll be an official Stringcation event.
Right.
So we will be doing something though. We will be doing a con, especially since we didn't do a con this year. So we are going to do a con next year for sure, and we're still going to obviously do Stringcation Vacation later in the year. But I am looking at Dragon Con quite a bit. But the thing is, Dragon Con falls around the time where Stringcation Vacation usually is. So we'd have to figure something out. We'll see.
Right. So you got any like big plans for the Streamcation Vacation?
Yeah, I want it to be something like last year, somewhere we could just chill and hang out. And you know, I liked last year's place. Don't get me wrong, it was really cool. But I just, you know, it was last minute. I mean, like I said, our original reservation got canceled, and we had to find a place. I mean, thankfully that place was really cool and it was private, and we still got to have fun.
Okay.
But I think the next one is it might be somewhere like that, but we'll be able to like kayak and stuff.
Oh yeah, because remember last time we were supposed to do some kayaking, didn't get to do the kayaking. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be something to look forward to.
It sucks too, because the guy was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, someone just bought it." Like, and then like hours later, like, "Hey, I got another place. You guys still interested?" Like, no, dude, you answered me like 5 hours later. Like,
right, that was so stupid. And then like, why?
Yeah.
They required like the personal information from everybody.
Yeah.
It's like, really? Like, you're gonna like drop that bomb like last minute?
Yeah, dude.
Like the
Like,
day
you know,
of?
I even told Mike, yeah, no, I'm looking for a place. I said, like, hey, like, I had lost my original reservation. We're looking for a place to go to now as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But,
And then the what's it called, the guy there's like, oh, we got something now. I was like, oh, thank you for that very timely information.
exactly. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely get something going. I mean, we always go hard with the Shrinkation Vacation. It's gonna be something cool.
Yeah,
but
we'll
awesome. See.
We will see.
Oh, yeah. But all right, bro.
Cool. Thank you everybody for popping in to tonight's stream. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Ray says Turbo should pick up Kairu and then me, and we go to visit Ocean.
That's actually a cool plan. I like that plan. We'll have to plan something out.
Alrighty. All right, then, everybody. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's stream. Hope y'all stick around for next week's podcast. Actually, you know what? No, next Tuesday we'll not be having a podcast. We'll be the week afterwards. So not the, what is that, the 15th? Not the 15th, but the 22nd, possibly. But then again, I might actually have to push it depending if my days might be booked around there. So it depends. I'll play it by ear. If
it'll be flexible. It'll be flexible around that time, right?
If anything, for the next couple of weeks, we'll push the podcast for Sundays, so that it'll be a little bit easier there. So perfect. For next week, the podcast will be pushed for Sunday, so the 20th at same time, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time PM, and 8:30 PM Eastern Standard Time, and then for what is that? What's the week afterwards? The calendar. So that'll be actually December the 4th, Sunday at 5:30 PM Pacific Standard Time. Or actually, no, sorry, 27th. My bad, I'm going a little bit too far. Yeah, so the 20th and the 27th podcast Sunday night, 5:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Eastern Standard, and yeah, we'll have, and then go on from there. See when we'll be able to get back on Tuesdays, and depending on the schedule that they give me around that time, I should know by then, and then we'll kind of play it by ear, and then maybe,
nice.
And then say if I do work the front half of the week, then we can do it either on a Saturday, or
that'd be dope.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Like peak weekend podcast, and that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So also thinking about changing the name of the podcast from like Beargunson's podcast to like how I'm having it podcast time. I think that would be pretty chill,
Podcast time sounds pretty
cool.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the podcast time.
The Bearcast or something. Something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, podcast time, Bearcast time.
Podcast
Dude, hell
time.
yeah. Change it. Giving it a name, I think would be cool. So that way you have this show.
Right.
This show.
Hell
Talking
yeah.
about that, I got my show coming up on Sunday. If you could make it, bro, please. Virtual Verge.
Hell yeah.
Virtual
this Sunday coming up, right?
This Sunday, yep.
Yeah,
this
perfect.
Sunday.
What time? What time are we doing this?
That's at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time now. Not
6
Eastern Time.
o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, we have a new VR world coming up.
Okay.
And that's going to be called Streamcation Studios.
Ooh, awesome. Sounds good there.
So it's going to have all kinds of everything from Streamcation, but in a virtual world.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
So as far as the name goes, I think I thought of a good name for the podcast. Call it the On the Fly Podcast. Here we go.
On the Fly?
On the Fly. There we go.
On the Fly. Flycast.
Flycast. There you go. Somewhere around there. On the Fly. Flycast. Pretty cool. Alrighty then. Take care, everybody. Like always, hope you all have a good night, good morning, depending where you're at. And hope you all will stick around for the next podcast to come later on in the future. And like always, until the next time.
Take care, y'all.